I'm going to share one more story. Back to my family again. I told you I share a lot of family stories. This time we're going to talk about the little sister, Nancy. When Nancy was 26 years old, she worked for a real estate company. She started her career there after dropping out of college from majoring in beer games. And her parents actually said enough is enough. So she went and got a job as a receptionist, moved into the closing department, and at the age of 26, she had worked her way into the closing manager position they had 5 offices around the state. She bought her condo. She was real excited. Now she had money. And she went to work one day, and it was a crime scene. And there was yellow tape around the office that she worked in. And she found out her bosses had been arrested for kiting checks. And the company was officially shut down. She came to me and she said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need money. I'm a condo owner now. And I have a car payment. And so we started talking. And she said to me, we started talking, and I was young at the time too, believe it or not. And we started talking, and I said, well, tell me about some of the companies you work with. And she said, I hate doing business with Burnett Realty. I said, why? I'm just listening. And she said, every time I go to a closing with the Burnett Realty closers, they screw things up. And we have to reschedule the closing. I said, oh, yeah, that'd be a real pain. She said, it just makes me so mad because I've got everything, boom, 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 I've trained all my people, we've got it, boom, 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 we know how to do it. We get there, and everywhere we go, Burnett has it screwed up. So I said, that sounds like an opportunity to me. I love problems, you run into problems and they're opportunities, and you got to learn to think differently. It's not like, oh God, Burnett, terrible. So we pulled together a 3-page document. Page 1 of the document outlined her problems with the Burnett Realty closers. Page 2 was a proposal for a new position called training closer manager, something like that. Manager of the closers. It was a new job creation. And page 3 was her qualifications. And so I gave her a little direction, much of the same thing that I'm showing you here, and she called up Ralph Burnett from Burnett Realty, and she said, Mr. Burnett, my name is Nancy. I've been working for a local real estate company. Every time we have closings with your organization, we have problems. And we have to reschedule the closing. Now, certainly that couldn't be good for your public image and not good for your business, much less costing you extra time and money. But I have some ideas that I would like to talk with you about. And he said, come on in. And so at the age of 26, she went in with her little 3-page proposal and met with Ralph Burnett from Burnett Realty and Dar Reedy, who was the chief operating officer at the time. And she sat down with them and went through her 3-page proposal. They said, we didn't know that. You're kidding. Wow, we hadn't thought of that. They called her back 2 weeks later and offered her a position at an increase in salary far beyond what she had been making before. All because she took the initiative. She saw a problem that she knew about from her previous job. And you know about other companies, you know about your own business and where you've worked before, you know where the problems were. And she came in with an idea. That idea is what made her stand out from the crowd. And that's what it is. It's about being the difference, not trying to demonstrate it on a resume, because you can't, but it's about being the difference and standing out because of what you're doing and the initiative that you're showing and the problem solving that you're putting on into it ahead of the game, as opposed to waiting until they hire you. This is the way to create work. It's different than anybody else is telling you. You are not applying for a job and competing with 399 other people when you do it this way. And that's the difference.